You are now tuning in to Soul Palaver with your host.
It's your boy, D Blank, but you know they call me D Frex in these streets.
With co-host.
I said, tell me what's really going on. Sean Daddy's back up in this thing. I'm ready. What's happening?
Now let's start the show.
Wait, I thought it was pronounced Soul Palaver.
Excuse me. Intern? Shut the
What's happening? Welcome back, guys.
I don't really like that. I really don't like that. That's my line.
I would just
That's my line. You know that's my line on the intro.
just follow the energy though.
No, please, next. I can start that off.
My bad. I apologize.
All right, thank you.
Welcome back to another great episode of, man, you guys know what it is already, man. You know what we're called already, man. Still trying to figure out what to call you guys, obviously. We just don't know yet. Throw us some ideas, man. Throw us some names. Made it another week, man.
Yes.
I thank the higher power for that we made it another week.
I agree.
You know, it goes unnoticed how, like, people every day be dying, bro. And we woke up this morning, blood rushing, still able to talk, still able to see. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Able to walk, run, lift.
That's right. Well, yeah, okay. Well, this morning I didn't feel ambulance. I couldn't. I woke up feeling groggy. And ambulant, by the way, means just to walk. I woke up feeling like, I can't move. I'm part of the 5 a.m. club, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I go 3 days out of the week now. Today was one of the days I was supposed to go. It was 4:30. I couldn't do it. It's annoying because I go to sleep around 10. Well, yes, last night was 10:40, but that isn't. All I need is 5 hours of sleep. I don't know what happened to me, man. I just wasn't feeling it today. I was just groggy. I was real snarky with my students, and then I don't like being like that. I don't like letting my mood permeate into the classroom.
Got you.
I'm feeling much better though. I'm feeling charged. I'm feeling alive. I caught myself mid-class like, am I acting like this? I'm sorry, guys. I'm good now. I'm feeling better. I'm gonna go to the gym later. But I gotta make up for it tomorrow, 5 a.m. club. How you feeling, my brother?
Oh, PSA. That's how I'm feeling.
What's up?
PSA, man. When you sell stuff online, just be well aware of how you're selling it, who you're selling it to, and where you're meeting this person.
That's right.
Because, you know, it's so normalized nowadays to get in random strangers' cars, i.e. Uber, Lyft. It's accepted to get food delivered to you by strangers, i.e. DoorDash, Uber Eats, other spots I can't think of off the top of my head. And it's so normalized to now sell things online, like Facebook Marketplace. There's an app called Nextdoor, which basically works around your local neighborhood, stuff like that. So just be well aware who you're selling to when those people contact you. If they got profile pictures, just try to remember them and see what they look like. Try to meet in public areas, maybe your local Walmart, Target, mall area, wherever, because you want to be in a very safe area. You never want to put yourself in danger for a measly $10.
Right. Let's go, Lieutenant Dev. Let's spend gems right now.
I sell and I buy stuff occasionally from online sources. You know what I'm saying?
You sell used boxers? How does that work?
I would never sell used clothes, undergarments, to be exact. I would sell like a jacket or something, but undergarments, I'm always trying to sell like electronic stuff.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like the other day.
Like your dildo? Nah, I'm just kidding.
Not electronic, but the other day.
Something could be.
I mean, if you got the bread for it, I mean, do you. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
The other day I was selling an item to a person, and they were coming from Waterbury, and I met them in Danbury, right? Told dude the price before even meeting up with him. Before I even leaving my crib, I said, fam, this is the price, right? Don't bring exact change because I don't got no cash on me. And I'm not bringing no cash. You know what I'm saying? Set the guidelines early. In my beginning stages, I used to be like real like, dang, I gotta make, nah. Bring exact change, B. Because I don't got no change on me, right? Boom. So I go up there and I tell dude I'm 30 minutes out. Dude doesn't respond to me. Luckily, I got a cousin up there, so you know what I'm saying. It was no biggie for me. I wasn't going up there just to meet this dude. I had other plans. But anyways, so I go up there. He don't respond. So I'm at my cousin's house, right? Because we was talking all morning, which got me a little annoyed. So I get up there and I'm at my cousin's house for like 20 minutes. He's like, all of a sudden hit me with 5 minutes away. Hold up, bruh. You didn't respond to my first group of text messages when I was like, I'm 30 minutes away. Now you telling me you're 5 minutes away? That's not how this works, fam lamb. But anyways.
What was it? What ethnicity was that, man?
He was African American.
African American dude.
So
Damn.
I've had my encounters with African Americans though, and they've worked with me very well.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It's okay.
He
was Jamaican?
Nah, definitely not. You know, they would have hit me up 2 weeks later talking about, I'm on my way. So I meet up with dude at a local Walmart.
Okay.
And I pull up, and first dude's like, oh, I'm on the pharmacy side of the Walmart. It's like, I bet, cool. I pull up, all of a sudden he's like, yo, I want to go get gas. Fam, I'm here. You told me to meet you here. Now you talking about you gotta get gas? All of a sudden, dude hit me with, yo, I only got such and such amount of money for the items.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, yo, fam, I told you what the price was already. What's good? You not having gas is not my fucking problem.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You should have figured that out prior to coming down that you was on E. You know what I mean? I mean, it wasn't that much off. He wasn't that much off from what I wanted, to be honest with you. But it was just annoying because it's like, yo, bruh, like, we agreed on something. You pulled up. I could have easily told you no and sent your dumb ass on your way because I don't got no issues holding on to this inventory and reselling it somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I broke it off to him for for the money he had on him. I was just on my way. But it's like, yo, bruh, buyers like that annoy me. It's one thing to set up a price prior to meeting up, but once you start setting prices while we're there, now I'm annoyed because now I'm wasting my time. Now I'm wasting my time and you're wasting my time. Like, your time is getting wasted, it's my time getting wasted because we already agreed on, as the seller, my time is getting wasted. So, but anyway, just be cautious and set the guidelines and what you want from the get-go. Don't BS when you get there because you may or may not make that sale or purchase.
So my preliminary question was, how are you feeling today? And I surmise from your short story that you just gave, you're feeling perturbed, incensed,
Protective.
Protective. Okay, I wasn't going there. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
Scary word out here
I
nowadays.
like it. I do all my transactions across the country. Closest I've ever done was like New York. eBay.
I mean, I get that, but you know, sometimes it's just like
I got buyer's protection and all that. I thought them handle that.
I mean, I get. Oh, almost forgot.
Well,
Speaking of buyer's protection,
What?
well, I pull up on dude, right?
Yeah.
And I had the items in my hand. Dude had, all right, let's say I was asking for $15.
Yeah.
Right? Dude pulled up, had the money folded, is trying to hand me $6. I had to give it the quick look. Like, I took the money from my hand, I took my items back. Like, fam, what's this?
What he said? What he said?
It's like, oh, yo, damn, I thought that was a full amount.
Wow.
Bruh.
Young dude, huh?
Yeah. I'm like, dude, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. So you walk to his whip and he got the rest of the money. I'm like, yo, fam, come on.
That's foul. That's foul.
You know what I mean? Like, if there's people out here that's not quick enough eye to money, so they wouldn't even recognize something like that. They probably just take it, stick it. I don't trust none of these.
You can't trust them, dude.
None of them, bruh.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
I did that to my barber before. That's what I'm saying. So if that ever happened to me, yo, I know it's karma catching. I gave my barber like $12. That joint was supposed to be $25 and like $12. And I said, I'm out of here.
Have you went back to that barber since?
Nah, that's what I'm saying. You can't go back. I already had it made up in my head. I ain't never going back. Cut. He effed me up though. That's why.
Was it that dude that flaked on you that one time?
Nah, that wasn't him. That barber's actually not bad, but he charges too much and he's inconsistent with his times. Like, don't give me this time. You either don't show up or you have 2 dudes ahead of me. That joint bothers me.
Facts.
Yeah, I did that before. That dude tried to get you, Dev.
Yeah, I wasn't having that. He's a upcoming rapper. He told me.
Oh, you know he was gonna swindle you then.
He had tape on the whip.
Dev, we all want to know, what were you selling? I'm over here like, you gonna let us know what you were selling?
You guys want to know? You want to know off camera?
I want to know right now. Yeah, I think we want to know.
You guys want to know?
Yeah.
There's a little electronic item.
Can you be a little more specific? No? $15, I guess. AirPods? Nah, AirPods cost a lot.
You type of Asian?
AirPods, not AirPods.
I got the knockoffs.
My bad. Dang. Remote. Damn, I have no idea, man. I'm stumped.
Let's just say it was something I sold that will go towards the our brand. It was product that we didn't need.
Oh, I got you.
So it was product we didn't need. It doesn't make or break our sound quality.
Mm-hmm.
So I sold them, which is now in our Palaver bank account.
Let's do it.
For the listeners out there, they were pop shields. It's the stuff that goes in front of the microphone.
I don't know what that is, but let's do it.
I like to hold out things. But anyways, we're 10 minutes in. We're not talking about nothing yet. But listen. What is something you learned this week?
Oh, I got this right now. So let me see. Something that I learned this week. You kick us off, actually, though, because usually you be helping me out.
All right, so it's sometimes hard to like jot down something I learned this week because like so many things be happening that sometimes I forget. So this time, we had a potluck at my job last week, right?
Ooh, I did see that.
I chefed it up.
Yes, that's right.
So I made some shrimp and beef shish kebabs, and they turned out fuego. People was loving them, right? I work with a majority Caucasian workers, some Hispanic, but as far as being the only African American, there's probably like 3 other ones, right? So that's besides the point. It has nothing to do with nothing. So I'm at this potluck. Food is good. It's probably like 17 staff members, and it was dumb food. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the potluck, I had my 2 containers that I brought my shish kebabs in, and I brought like 30. There's about 8 or 9 left. So
you got, like right here, you got some still?
No, they done so. So
hungry.
So after that, I ate a food shit out, eating, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, all this food left over, I'm about to take some home with me.
That's right.
So what I do, I emptied out my container with my shish kebabs, and I started putting rice in, mac and cheese was there, some wings was there. I'm stacking up. You know what I'm saying? And people in the room looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, I asked, like, so are you still hungry? Like, are you taking some of this home? They came in with the response, I ate already. I'm like, what? In my mind, I'm like, what does that mean you ate already? I'm asking if you're bringing food home. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it was clear to me that these people aren't accustomed to taking, well, not all of them, but most of them are not accustomed to taking food home with them.
They're going to throw it out, Dev.
That's what I was like, nah, it's not going down.
I've seen it,
you know
before,
what I'm saying?
European folks.
Bruh, I was stacking my joint, son. And people, oh, Dad, what are you doing? Why are you bringing so much food? I said, I live with somebody.
Yeah.
It's going to last me the whole weekend.
He worried about me.
I'd rather you take my food home and not eat it.
You still got some of that left?
Nah, it's good.
Come on, Dev, man. There's only 2 of y'all in here.
Friday.
All right, man.
It's now Friday again.
Whatever, Dev. Man.
There's 7 days. You can't keep food in the fridge for 7 days.
Yes, you could.
Cooked food? No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
There's a expiration date.
No, there isn't.
You're the type of dude drink milk 2 weeks after the expiration date. Oh,
yeah,
you know.
Technically, you can drink milk a few days after.
I like it a little thick.
Just, all right, whatever. Pause there, whatever.
So, they're looking at me crazy. You know, fam, I wasn't afraid. I'm gonna put a little picture up of how much food I had left, like right here. It was like 2 containers. One of my coworkers made me custom my own little thing of guacamole. I was hyped.
That's it.
I was hyped, bro. But which concluded me to the conclusion, I don't give up what my coworkers think about me, because at the end of the day, this is who I am, and I'm about to take this food home. You know what I'm saying? Because when I come back on Monday, what you gonna say to me? Dev took all the food home.
That's it.
Bro, like...
You're going to be chit-chatting about irrelevant things. Like, why does that concern your life?
At work, I'm known as, like, every time I walk into the kitchen, after the chef's still cooking on it, like, oh, snap, gotta grab your food. Devin's here.
Oh.
I don't even eat that much.
Yeah, what? I'm lying. If they do that, if you got the epithet, you got the title of, they hide your food.
Fam, when
Come on.
when I first started the job,
You must eat a lot.
the chef would tell me, listen, because I'd be caring for the other people that work there.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, when he made a certain amount of food, I would only take, like, a little bit. But then it came to the realization, being there for, like, a month, now I'm there for over a year, people don't care about others. If there's food there, they're not going to be like, oh, well, Devin didn't eat, or, Hunter didn't get a plate yet. They're like, F out of here. They're just taking all the food. So I've come to the conclusion, I'm going to take what I want.
Mm-hmm.
And then also for the teacher I work with and the aide I work with. So I take food for me, the aide, and my teacher, and I take it back to the room. You know what I'm saying? It may look like a lot because I'm sharing for 3 people, but at the end of the day, I don't care. I'm going to take this food with me, baby. If you're not first, you're last.
Wow. That is profound. What? When I first heard that from Ricky Bobby's father, I was like, that's the most profound thing ever. Then come to find out later, he was drunk. He didn't even remember telling Ricky that, but it was still, that's profound. I love that saying. Yo, D, this is very funny because I brought donuts for my students today because we went to like some assembly. They were awesome. Like my students were awesome, asking questions, seated well, behaved well, while other students were like pugnacious and just going crazy. I looked good, I'll tell you that. So I promised them donuts. I brought them Donut Delight. I gave each of them 1 donut. There was about 7 left.
Some students, Munchkins or donut donuts?
These were the big donuts I brought. Right. I brought 24. I said, hey guys, if you want some more donuts, just come grab one. This girl came, grabbed 3 donuts. While there's about 5 people standing. That's everybody like, I'm not gonna say her name. Say her name is Crawford. Crawford, what are you doing? I'm standing right. I need more Crawford. And she over here giggling. I'm greedy. I'm like, Crawford, come on. This isn't considering. That just reminds me of your little story. But anyways, I'm gonna match your energy, D-Frex. What I learned that I enjoy doing things on my own. Mm-hmm. Because I got some cornball friends. Every time I hit them up, they're always, I'm chilling, want to come through, have a couple beers. Yes, I would like that, but I'm not drinking this month. So no, let's go out and let's go do a fun activity. No, any other time I do like chilling with my boys at they crib. That's fun, but I was itching to go out and do something fun, go hang out. Gotcha. Even at a bar, eat snacks, but I won't drink. Mm-hmm. I want to be around good environment. Y'all always busy. Y'all make me angry. You always busy. I'm with wifey. Nah. Recently, you've been working. My fault. You've been working. But y'all make me angry.
Last weekend,
make me angry,
weekend, before you continue your little story.
Yeah.
I said, yo, fam, what's up? Last weekend, after we recorded, I said, yo, fam, let's do brunch this weekend. You say, yeah, I bet, cool.
But that was gonna be with wifey's, D.
But it's still chilling though.
No, I need my guy time, fam. We need that. Studies show, fam. These numbers might be anecdotal here, guys, but studies show you need guy time 85% of the time out of your week. Those numbers are totally off. I don't care, but you need that. I need my boys. I need to hang out with my boys, so we could talk about things you can't talk about with your woman, fam.
Instead of 85% of the week, put 85% of the weekend. Makes more sense.
I don't know. Whatever, man. I'm just basically trying to embellish it to say that we need guy time. I don't care what nobody says. My wifey could be my best friend, absolutely. But I also need to spend time with y'all, fam. And but I noticed I went to the movies by myself recently. I went to the bar by myself recently. I look like a fool not drinking. So what I did, I got a club soda. It looked like, I'm drinking something, but I was eating, I was chilling. It's
Like
good
gin and
vibes.
tonic.
I just need to be out there. And what was the last thing I did? I was in the Bronx at the bar. Another thing I did, I went out with my coworkers and I was like, I'm not ready to go home yet. That's when I went to the bar when I was in the Bronx. The Bronx, they got a bar called Jimmy's Grand. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. It's not sorted by East Tremont, but I'm really not too sure. But it's good. I used to drive by all the time for work. It was great vibes, man. We should check that out. There was one more thing I did by myself, and I really enjoyed it. And I was like, yo, I don't need those jerks. Those jerks are never around. I don't need them. I'm doing things by myself from now on. Well, you did hit us up today and say, yo, we need a fellas weekend. Good looks, D. You know who's going to bail, though.
We already know that.
We
We
already know
already know that. Speaking of movies, you actually brought up a thing that happened this week for the first time.
What up?
So wifey wanted to see a movie, right?
Yeah.
And it's not the type of movie I like to see personally. Like I have my type of genres I'll go see.
Yeah,
I'll tolerate with her, but she knows for a fact I would not see this type of movie. It's like this lovey-dovey crap. It's like called 5 Feet Apart or something. It's about 2 ill kids that find love in a hospital.
It's a waste of money.
F out of here, bro.
Waste of money.
Wait till it's Redbox or whatever. So I said,
Was it produced by Nicholas Sparks or based off one of his books? Yeah, probably.
so remember that movie Above Stars or Falling Above Stars?
Yeah, fam, Nicholas Sparks.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so I was like,
know.
it reminded me of this movie 'cause I saw the trailer. So I was like, look,
I think that's Nicholas.
I'm not going, right? And if I do go, I'll see another movie. She's like, no, but I want you to go with me. I want you to be there and watch. Like, listen, you already knew before you even asked me. I wasn't gonna say yes to this,
Damn, John Green.
right? so I went to go see Alita.
What's that?
It's like this movie about like this cyborg who used to be in war. So you want to see some death? Some death?
John Crazy?
Yo, I swear to you, after like the first 15 minutes, dead bodies everywhere, bro.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Bad.
So, it's not like crazy. It's like crazy.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, her movie started at 7:20. Mine started at 7:30.
Okay.
Same movie theater. So I said, listen, I'll compromise.
Yeah.
I'll go to the movies with you, theater, but I'm going to see another movie.
Bet.
You watch yours, I'll watch mine. She contemplated it at first. I said, yo, time is running out.
Girls
B.
never like doing things dolo.
Time is running out. The movie starts in about 40 minutes. What you want to do?
Yep.
She's like, hi, fine. I'll
She
do it.
really wanted to see that.
So you went?
She really wanted to see that, or she wanted the popcorn.
She ate popcorn. She didn't do nothing. I was the one eating my popcorn.
Wow.
The $5 tub joints?
Yo, well, you can't beat that.
No.
Oh, you went on cheap Tuesdays. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta do that.
So
You gotta do.
she watched hers. I watched mine.
Yeah.
They're both 2 hours long. So it worked out. Her finished like 10 minutes before mine, obviously. But that's the first time I ever did like same movie theater, separate movie.
Yeah.
And it wasn't bad.
It's not bad.
I mean, would I do it again? It's not like something I would lean towards.
Yeah.
But in a situation like that, like I wasn't against it.
That's what
Exactly.
it is. You ate the whole tub by yourself too. It's good, man. That's good.
Facts.
You refilled it and ate it? You ain't eat that much. Don't tell me.
Fam, oh, I'm not gonna lie to you. There was a moment I finished that shit. I don't know. It was a point I'm just eating it because I was like, yo, listen, like at first, because she went up first and I went to the concession stand because my movie was downstairs. And I'm like, yo, I got the eat combo where it's like large popcorn, large soda, and a free snack.
Damn.
On a regular day, it's like $15, but since it's $5 for the tub, it makes sense to just get the eat combo.
Like $9?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, you want the sweetest fish? She's like, nah. So I just tucked it in my jacket. I just give it to her after the movie. Like, you want some popcorn? She's like, nah. I'm like, you want some soda? She's like, nah. So I didn't finish the soda.
Man.
That's why I was like, yo, you just mad salt? She's like, I wasn't. I just was in the mood.
Nah,
Yeah, bump out of here, bro. So I ended up finishing the popcorn. The reason I realized I finished the popcorn is because I started tasting burnt popcorn.
That's good, right? You don't like the burnt popcorn?
Not that much.
I do.
Not that much. But I looked in the tub. I was like, damn, I finished this. Soda, I had like another glass full.
I got
You know what I'm saying? But nah, honestly, back to what you were saying. It is sometimes good to just do stuff by yourself.
Yeah.
Which I enjoy because, like, when she's not here, like when she's not at the apartment, I just be dolo, bro, on the couch, not worried about nothing.
It's like your own little respite from society. I was in that theater, falling asleep. I tell y'all, I was falling asleep. By the way,
What movie
I had a
was
long
this?
day. I went to go see Captain Marvel Tuesday night.
Oh, okay. Landmark?
Yeah, they're both. Yeah. No, bow tie and Norwalk.
Oh, you went to the Clowner show.
Oh, you just went this Tuesday too, right?
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, it was bow tie and Norwalk.
Oh.
Man, it was good. I have a lot to say about it, but I'm not
It's a filler. It's a filler movie.
Yeah,
Realistically.
I didn't like it. I'll leave it at that.
Realistically. Let's see what we got here.
Mm-hmm.
So, any announcements this week?
I do. I also meant to say that I'm a little disappointed how I'm feeling. I'm feeling also disappointed in OKC's deplorable play recently. These guys are just dropping in seed. You see now.
Nuggets playoff berth.
I wouldn't even mind if we make the 6 seed, 7 seed, and Nuggets get 2 or 3.
Playoff berth.
If we play off first round, that's dangerous.
Nuggets playoff berth. For y'all.
All right.
For y'all.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. And also, what I learned this week. Oh no, announcements. All right. So for today, my announcement is, guys, I'm looking for some solid book recommendations. As I mentioned earlier in the year, on my Snapchat and my IG, I'm trying to read a lot more personal growth books. So anything that can basically deal with any aspects of life, like internally, physically, at work, school, gym, anywhere. Anything that can help me mentally grow. Just a book that encompasses creating a better life. Hit me up. Let me know what y'all got. I'm thinking about reading John Green's Law of Attraction. Thinking about leaning towards that for next month.
Still the same thing. D Blank still sponsoring the podcast. You see the hoodie? You see the hoodie if you're looking at this. You see the hoodie? Oh yeah. But anyways, other than that, no other announcements. Something I really wanted to speak about that's been on my mind for the last couple of weeks. That was a long intro.
Yeah, we might as well just focus on one topic today.
Well, I could breeze through this one.
Okay.
I could breeze through this. Yeah, let me breeze through this. So one thing that's been on my mind is, well, I don't know. Can I breeze through it?
It's up to you if you want.
You want to talk about the first topic or the second topic?
I was going to talk, but we might as well get the first one off the board.
Nah, yo.
Damn, wow, do you really want to do the second one too?
I really want to do the second one.
I think that could be it's an episode of its own.
Facts.
Like that's literally its own entity that we could tackle.
We can talk about that next week.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that next week.
Let's do it.
Should we tell them what it is? We'll tell them at the end. We'll tell them at the end. We'll tell you at the end. So one thing I wanted to talk about is the host and the co-host that you hear before you right now. Obviously, I know we've been friends for the longest, and like all people in life, people go through failures, and they go through things in life that they realize makes them stronger, as long as they're not broken by the failure that they endured. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Before this podcast came to life, I contacted my friend Sean and my other friend Josh, and I said, yo, guys, we should do a show or like a YouTube thing, make videos. Let's go out and try different salads in our hometown of Stamford, Connecticut. And they say, yo, bro, that's a great idea. I was like, let's just focus on Caesar salads. And then, we'll go around, we'll find like the top 10 places via Yelp, via word of mouth. Mm-hmm. And we'll just rank them and tell you how good it is, the service of the restaurant, because we'd be dining in, obviously. At first, great idea. Yes. So boom, we come together. Josh being the video guy, me and Sean obviously being the people in front of the camera. So we go to the first restaurant. I forgot what the first restaurant was. Tomato. Yeah. So we go there and we just totally forgot, like, we should tell people like, yo, we're here to record. And it's this whole process is just like, well, not the long process, just really just getting the green light to be sat in a certain area and being able to record. So, we had to call ahead to be like, hey, can I come in and record, so forth and so on. So that wasn't too hard. We recorded like 5 restaurants, give or take.
Yeah, for the entire thing.
Yeah, before we put out anything, and it was good, man. We first recorded, it was good. We was feeling the energy.
Mm-hmm.
Then it came out. It was like, yo, this joint is trash, bro.
It's just like, where were we going with it? Like, what did we want out of it? What did we want it to be? Comedic? Did we want it to be informal for our city, our town? Were we trying to be food critics? Like, I think that was our first issue. We didn't really sit down and discuss what the hell we were doing with it.
Nah.
We just had this idea and went straight off impulse and just say, let's go bang it out. Which is cool because most people have visions and don't do shit.
Yeah.
But we didn't act on that vision and really prepare.
Like we just pulled up and we number one, the sound quality wasn't the greatest.
I forgot about that. That was trash.
Sound quality wasn't the greatest, and editing isn't the hard part. It's more just like finding good areas of that. And sorry, dropped my pants. So that wasn't the hard part. It's more just like the fact of we would sit down, we'd order these Caesar salads. He would order his with dressing, and I would order mine without dressing, with dressing on the side, to really get the full feel of the salad. You know what I'm saying? Like, was the salad good without the dressing? Was the lettuce fresh and stuff of that nature? So we do it, but we didn't really have a true criteria of how we were basically rating these Caesar salads.
Exactly.
Like, it was different everywhere we went. Honestly, the top Caesar salad that we had, I think was it Papa's?
Nah, you keep saying Papa's. Maybe it was Papa's. Yeah,
Papa's
like Cove Grill.
It was like
Cove Pizza.
Cove Pizza, and then Papa's, Pappas, on Hope Street.
The Papa's on Hope. Got me.
Papa's on Hope Street. Yeah. It would like Papa's on Hope Street was just so green. Like, it was like to life. The customer service was great. Cove Pizza.
You remember the bad joint? I went to Cove. I went to Cove yesterday. She's losing weight too.
Oh, she losing weight with the cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's real pretty, fam. And then she got like that nice Central American accent.
Yeah. That just made everything better. But truth be told, we had to make a decision. It was trash. Like I said before, it just wasn't working out, and we kind of just had to sit back and just like we spent money on salads. It was a plus. It was a plus, in my opinion, because we had salads. I mean, what's the negative to that?
True.
You know what I'm saying?
We were dieting.
Yeah, the negative to that, obviously, is that we spent all this time for not necessarily no reason. It was a learning experience.
Mm-hmm.
So that whole project had to be brought in the back and shot in the back of the head like old Yeller. So
ultimately, it wasn't a waste of time, because my boy Henry Ford once said, failure is simply the opportunity to begin something again, and only more intelligently. Simple as that. You know, we failed, whatever. We came back, we bounced back, we started planning for this. We know what not to do moving forward. You know what I'm saying? We still got a lot of things to work on with this joint, but we still going. Episode 16. We didn't stop at episode 2.
Yeah, easly. I feel like our goal was like, all right, we on episode 1. Can we make it to episode 10? Mm-hmm. We made it there.
And then we actually outlined, we actually planned ahead of what we're going to do. We actually set up a time. That was another issue with us. We just didn't have a time where we could eat salads the same days. Yeah. We didn't plan none of this out. We had this joint planned out. We ID.
So that's what people have to remember. Like, we wanted to do something where we could, create something for people to listen to, hear about, something that you gain knowledge from. Plus, I mean, who's never not looking for the top 10 place to go, looking for something?
That's why I think our idea was wonderful, man. I think we had a great idea that we tried to bring to fruition, but this one here too also, there are no secrets to success. It is the results of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. My boy Winston Churchill said that. That's really it is, man. We actually learn from a lot of things, but we didn't prepare, man. We didn't prepare for that joint. That was really our issue. We didn't prepare.
That thing was called solidarity, which was like a bomb name, bruh.
I like that.
It was a bomb
I
name,
like the
yo.
wordplay with solidarity. That was dope, man.
But the reason I wanted to speak on that is because I've come across in my life
Try.
a lot of failed projects that I have under my belt. That's why I associated myself with this project, Soul Palaver, with friend Sean. People are like, "Yo, it's not gonna last. You have too many things going on, and what do you expect from this?" And blase blase. And it's like, yo, you can't let people around you put you in a state of mind where you feel like you can't rise above. And I feel like a lot of people nowadays, they're so fearful of taking that next step because they're contained in the state of mind of comfortability. It's the same when you have a job for a period of time. You get so comfortable in that workspace that you're afraid to leave that workspace because you don't have that sense of security.
But at the same token, sorry to interrupt, you hate the job. And you know what the cause of that is? Familiarity breeds contempt. I let that sink in. Familiarity breeds contempt. Read that once and it's profound because it's so true. You become so familiar with something, you become so mundane and just routine. It's like, yo, what the hell? Let me spice up my life a little bit.
Fam,
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You start to hate it.
I was at a retail job for almost 9 years, and since high school,
Mhm.
and I left them, went to another job, and then went back to them like 10 months later.
Mhm.
And then I'm working there, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna be here that much longer. I ended up being there another like year and some change, and I'm like, at that point, I was like, yo, what am I doing, bro?
Exactly.
So you have to figure out a way to break that chain in the best way that you know possible. So what I did, I took my letter of resignation, I edited it, and I made it effective immediately. So that means as soon as my shift is over, I'm donezo. I didn't give my 2 weeks. I didn't do none of that. Gave the manager my letter of resignation. I was donezo. When I ended on that note, it instilled in me that I cannot go back to these people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that firewall that I had to set up for myself. If I put the 2 weeks in again, it would have been like man, for 2 weeks, I left on good terms, blah, blah, blah. And now maybe I can go back in another 2 years.
That contingency.
Exactly. So I'm like, nah, you know what I mean? People out there cannot be afraid to make these changes.
Yeah.
And I don't want to come off like I'm rambling or, you know what I'm saying? But it's just stuff that I've noticed in life, especially with the people that I'm starting to meet now, in the workplaces that I'm at, and just the whole concept of insecurity. Because honestly, insecurity is just, to an extent, is like you just being so comfortable that you're afraid to take that next step because you're afraid of what might happen, because you're afraid that you may fail so badly that you'll be at the bottom of the barrel and can't climb yourself back out.
Yeah, exactly. And trepidation could really plague people. Could be so fearful of taking that new job because they're so scared of embarrassing themselves. They're mortified because they think they're not going to do well. They can't live up to the expectations. And I always tell my students, you don't want to be trepidatious. You don't want to be known as that because somebody who you could possibly be better than, whatever it is, like you could be a better writer. They took that risk. Nobody knows about your writing now. So they're going to go with this person's, who your writing was much better than that person's. You know what I'm saying? So take that risk. If you don't get the job, email them. Hey, what could have I done better at the interview? I've done that for teaching jobs. I had an interview at Portchester, White Plains, and those were 2 in person. I had one more on the phone with phone screening. I emailed them. They gave me feedback. They loved that. They gave me feedback. I emailed Portchester and White Plains. White Plains was the first time I was going into my first teaching position back in 2016. And Portchester was this past summer, but I just, I got the job at Greenberg. Emailed Portchester, and the lady got back to me and told me what it was. She just thought I wasn't prepared for high schools because of the books that I mentioned.
Gotcha.
And I was reading. And that's perfectly fine. She thought I wasn't prepared for seniors. They wanted me to teach a senior class.
Gotcha.
Yo, that's why I try to, tell my students, and I make myself vulnerable, and I tell them these stories, man, about the failure and how much you could grow from it. I love it. I love it, man. It's our kids nowadays, D. I'm pretty sure you can attest to this. they're scared to take risk.
Yo, they're babied, bro.
Yeah.
Literally, like, parents nowadays, they feel as though if their child lacks something that they should step up and make up for it. And it's like, no, that's not how this works. You as a parent shouldn't be picking up the slack of your child because you feel like they'll fail.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's selfish for an adult to treat a child in a way that they shouldn't fail in life, because you're an adult, you've been there, you've done that. You can steer them, but don't fully take them off the track because you're afraid they might crash.
Yeah, I like that analogy. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, like, kids nowadays are so, excuse my language, I'm just spell it out for y'all. Pussy, yo. Soft at that, like, like it blows my mind, son. How she's so, like, I had to talk to my cousin yesterday. He's like 12 years old. He almost a little taller than me, or the same height as me. And I had to tell him real quick, like, yo, bruh, you talk with your hands too much, which makes me think you a liar, which to me shows your lack of confidence. You know what I'm saying? So I said, talk to me right now and don't use your hands. It was one of the hardest things he could do. He could not use his hands. So he like, yo, boo, I'm the best basketball player in the AAU league. Boo, 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 boo. I'm like, yo, bro, like, it's more believable when you're not using your hands and you're just talking to me, bruh. So hopefully he left with some gold that night, because it annoyed me. You know what I'm saying? He was so comfortable around his peers telling all these lies that he's not recognizing his own mistakes. So when a third party comes in, they see him, he's so comfortable that it comes off as natural. But it's like, we're the adults in this area trying to steer this child to make him recognize little things like that can make or break his image in the long run.
Yeah. Damn. What's wrong with using the hands? I know there's something called visual interpretation where, you know, you can recognize all those things.
But fam, if you, all right, picture like this.
I like to talk with my
Let's say I
hands.
ask you about a sandwich. Yo, dads, how you make that sandwich last night? Yo, you know, I was just like using the ham and the cheddar and the cheese and all that. So if you're watching this on camera, I'm moving my hands around like I'm cradling the child right now. So you like, you know what I'm saying, I'm with the ham. It's like, yo, bro, like all of this is unnecessary. It's one thing if you're like, yeah, so
I got you.
I used the ham and I like lathered it on some bread. Like, if you're trying to like visualize it to me by showing that you're wiping mayo on bread, it's one thing. But you can't be telling me a story about sandwich and cradling your hands like you're carrying a baby.
I got you.
You get what I'm saying?
I got you.
You get where I'm going with this?
Got you.
So, like, if you're talking about basketball and you show me like your jump shot, it's one thing. But if you're talking about basketball and you throwing up gun fingers, I mean, how does that even?
I got you.
How does that even correlate? So that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna utilize your hands, use them in the proper manner. If I ask you about your day, just don't cradle your hands.
I got you. That makes a lot of sense.
So that's what I was getting to. So hopefully you'll learn from that.
Yeah.
But it just really comes down to comfortability.
That's cool. They keeping it
and
real.
not being afraid to grow as a child. And
people not telling and keeping it real with them, you know?
And that's another thing, like, with solidarity, we had peers around us that told us straight up, yo, that joint was trash, and that hurt me, bruh. I'm like, damn, yo. Because I'm editing the videos and I'm putting them out, and they're like, yo, the dev, that's trash. I'm like, that hurt. That hurt me, bruh. And I'm trying to, like, stand up for the fact that it's trash. And you can only stand up for trash so much.
You know, because that's basically emblematic of you taking pride and having integrity in your work. Because if you were like, whatever, I don't care, kept putting it out, it's like, yo, you don't even care for your craft, so what am I trying to put this out? You being hurt by it is like, yo, damn, I take pride in it. It's like somebody coming in, hey, Mr. Mayon, man, that lesson was terrible. Like, damn, I actually spent time. I'm gonna feel bad. Like, I'm gonna be hurt, but I'm gonna rebuild. I'm gonna bounce back. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So,
if I didn't care, I'd be like, oh, well, whatever. I don't care.
And I think one thing that people are afraid to have, because we've had our tidbits, open communication amongst the partnership.
Yeah.
It's very important to have that.
What? Just check my email. Domino's 50% off menued price pizza. Yes. They always do this around like this time of the year, just random months after that. Their handmade is banging. I'm not the biggest fan of Domino's, but I like their handmade. My bad. Damn.
I personally prefer the
Knock
the
that out.
pan pizzas.
That's the one, the handmade pan.
That's the handmade
it's
pan?
Like, it's like a deep dish,
I
right?
do it like the one time I did broccoli, green peppers, and like the white cheese.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, big.
What's the white cheese? What's that?
I forgot.
Damn.
It's the white cheese. You know what it is when you see it.
Mozzarella? It's not
It's not mozzarella.
You talking about that ricotta cheese?
No.
Nah.
Oh, Alfredo sauce. I think it was Alfredo sauce.
Oh, yeah, Dev.
Was that
You
Alfredo?
got that on your pizza?
It was one of the white. It was one of the white cheeses. I know for a fact one of them.
Dev, Alfredo's a damn sauce, a pasta sauce.
The
man.
freak out of here. It's one of the white cheese. I don't remember off the top of my head. I haven't ordered Domino's in a minute.
My bad. Yeah, you might as well get that joint, yo. You might as well go get it.
So,
Damn.
back to open communication.
My bad.
This is clearly part of open communication. Just being able to talk to whoever you are dealing with in a very true manner. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, there's moments where me and Sean be talking. I'm like, yo, Sean, like, you should do this instead of that. And then all of a sudden he come back with, well, you could do this instead of that. And now we having this whole discussion about how the other person can better themselves in the partnership, which at the end of the day bettered the outcome of what is to come in the future. But like if you just holding back certain things that should be talked about, whether it be amongst your friends or in a partnership or just anything, it's only gonna hurt yourself and whatever it is that you're working on in the long run. So open communication helps with breaking that boundary of being afraid to fail and progress in life.
Facts.
So always talk to your friends
Get better at that.
in the best way you can.
I'm trying not to get as defensive. Accept it. You know,
It's hard though.
Accept it. Might not like it, but accept it. Be like, all right, he might be right. You got. Sometimes you just got to step outside of your own peripherals and then look at things from somebody else's perspective.
It's hard not to be defensive though, especially when you're
really
older.
hard when they're
You've
attacking
been
your
living
work,
this life for
you know
so
what I'm saying?
long, and then somebody comes along and says, "Boo, boo, boo," and you're like, "Whoa!"
But you know, that's just human nature. That's
Facts.
just us in human nature.
Facts.
You just got to work on those emotions, and I'm trying to work on it. And we've gotten much better. We've gotten much better with our communication. We don't get as defensive anymore. We just like, yo, you're right. We got to do that.
Yeah, easily.
Compared to the solidarity, we got much better. So what's up, man? It's narrowing the end.
Yeah, man. Listen,
What we thinking?
the other topic we wanted to talk about, that I look forward to next week. Fire. We're gonna talk about black men lowering their standards when it comes to dating or engaging with Caucasian women.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to put it out there. Listen, what we're going to speak about is completely based upon our perspectives on it and, you know, how you may take it. Don't be afraid to contact us the week after it drops. I mean, days after, hours after it drops, obviously. But it's just something that we've seen regularly, and you guys are going to hear our take on it. Mind you, I did date a white woman.
I can't wait for this episode, y'all.
I've dated a white
Can't
woman,
wait for this
so
episode, y'all. I'm gonna come with some numbers for y'all too. So all my information is not anecdotal or suppositional. I'm gonna come with some substantiated evidence also.
yeah,
Y'all gonna be like, y'all gonna take a step back and be like, damn,
I never thought about that.
I thought about that. Maybe some of y'all have thought about it because I do want to. You know what? I'm not even gonna say it. I'll wait.
We don't want to give you out too much. You know, last season we'd have hit you with that. Yo, we gonna talk about. I don't want to talk about this right now. We can talk about it in a later episode.
Yeah.
And never even talk about it. But here we are, baby. Next weekend, that's dropping. That's dropping. We're gonna give it to you heavy. What else do you have in closing? You got a question this week?
Yeah. What was the question again? Okay, the question I got this week: who is our intended audience? And I thought, like, damn, that's a great question. And you know, we did address it a little bit. You can speak on that, host, but we did address it a little bit before we even started. But now, you know, we 16 episodes in. The things we've been talking about, and I just think that's a great question because, like, when you think about it, we reflect. Who is our intended audience? Who do you think?
To be honest, our intended audience is more just people with ears that can listen. Because let me keep it real with you. Like,
Okay.
the reason I say that is because I'm not going to say we want a demographic between the ages of 17 to 35 because they can relate to us better and they're kind of more in our age rank. But the topics that we speak of, they cannot be generalized to a certain demographic because our episode Minute Maid regarding self-efficacy. Somebody 55 could be listening to the episode and going through that whole process of really trying to find themselves and really trying to push themselves to a drive because they probably just lost everything and don't know what to do with themselves.
I got you.
So, and then you have like the Jamaican Me Crazy episode. That could be somebody who's, I don't know, 12, still trying to learn about what it is to be Jamaican or what it is to be Haitian. And now they're hearing these type of things and they can kind of relate to the whole, oh, snap, this is how I was raised. Or somebody who's 35 was like, oh, snap, he's only 25 and yet he went through exactly what I went through.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't necessarily, like, we're not talking about.
So that's age. What about culture, racial ethnicity?
Racial ethnicity, I mean,
Anybody too? Anybody?
Anybody per se. I mean, we clearly relate more to the minority aspect of things, more towards like the African culture, just because of how we were raised and the area we were raised in. We can definitely relate to Hispanics to a degree. We definitely relate to whites to a degree. But
yeah, you're right, actually. I think because the substance of our conversations, they're just so wide and expansive.
Yeah.
I think we have a divergent topics. Yeah, all right. So for the person who asked me, our intended audience, I'm going to say anybody.
That's willing to listen.
Anybody that's willing to listen. I like it.
You know what I'm saying? Like we
no, wait, not babies.
Not babies.
All right, not babies. Let's give it age.
Anybody
15 and older.
14 and older.
14 and older. Okay.
They're growing older by the day nowadays.
All right, gotcha.
So 14 and older is more demographic. I mean, I've had people in their 50s listen to our podcast.
True.
So
that's good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so there's no pinpoint of who should be listening, who should not be listening.
Oh shit, my bad. Yeah, I got another question too. I forgot.
What's up?
Somebody asked me, when is your host going to get a haircut?
The same day that you decide that turtlenecks are not your thing.
Damn, all right. It might be a while from now, man.
Then I guess that's still a while from now.
Oh, okay. Well, there's your answer.
Hold on, I had another question
Yeah.
that actually got sent to me like this morning. They wanted to know: Are your glasses prescription?
Sometimes. I'm gonna give y'all a little story, man. Damn, we out of time, yo. Damn, I'll let you know next week with my glasses prescription. We out of time. All right, so that's Palaver.
We out, man. We love y'all. Tune in next weekend for that great topic. We have another guest coming real soon. We're actually finalizing speaking with her to set up a time. So that third mic came through. So now we got it working. Anything else I'll leave you guys with?
My glasses are not prescription. F you.